Was a violent death. She did put up one heck of a fight.
It's tough. Geistown is, it's like a family. And when you lose someone like this, when you have incidents of this nature, it's a shock to us all.
Powerful words. The Geistown community remains in shock today as police investigate the brutal murder of a nurse in their small town. Good afternoon to you, folks. I'm Casey Cantz. Thanks for joining us. Officials did release new details in a news conference a short time ago. We now know why 54-year-old Denise Williams was in the apartment of her accused murderer and what officers found at the scene Tuesday morning. Our Scott Mattis on top of this for us today. He was at that news conference earlier this morning. Scott joins us now live. Scott, truly heartbreaking. Did investigators happen to tell you a possible motive?
Good afternoon, Casey. Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself. Heartbreaking, truly, for this entire community and region. Now, the motive, that's what you're asking about, and that's what so many people have been asking about. What could possibly lead this 26-year-old man to brutally stab to death a 54-year-old woman directly behind me inside of that apartment the other day? They're being tight-lipped. Investigators are not releasing information right now about the motive of this killing, but what we did confirm today with investigators is that Gorgon, again, was inside of his apartment here in Geistown, and that's when Denise Williams came to this apartment because of a Facebook post on social media again about the sale of a refrigerator. That's when she was brutally attacked and killed. We're not sure right now if she was robbed of any money or of any of her personal belongings. Of course, her cell phone was found here. Police, investigators, detectives, they did take away lots of evidence from the apartment complex itself, including several knives, but police would not confirm with me if several knives were actually used in this brutal homicide. Now, I can also tell you, investigators giving us a lot of information this afternoon, including one piece of information that led detectives on that welfare check to come to this apartment to find Denise Williams dead.
They really demonstrated an awareness for the victim. Something was out of place. She didn't contact them. She didn't communicate with them. That was odd. They contacted police, and they themselves were very aggressive in trying to find their loved one. With their help, they provided a crucial piece of information that allowed us to find the victim when we found her and to know where to look. So the family deserves a lot of credit. I know they're going through an unimaginable time, but they deserve the thanks of law enforcement.
So this is just a heartbreaking story, Casey. Obviously, the entire community reacting to this brutal homicide. And Casey, a couple of more points. Now, like we were talking about, there was also media found within her cell phone. The content of that media is not being released just yet. Also, Josh Gorgon is facing several charges, 2 counts of felony aggravated assault, and then 1 count of criminal homicide. We're going to have much more tonight on WTAJ News at 5 and 6 o'clock. So, again, thoughts and prayers to the family. Casey, back to you.
Scott, so many layers to that story. Scott Mattis live in the Geistown Borough this afternoon for us.